And hello everybody, welcome back to Anno 1800 to Sleepy Hollow, our big, beautiful city here. We are standing on top of the mountain, on our island, where we have a beautiful view over our city. And in this episode, I want to do two things. First of all, let's reach 60,000 finally. And for that, I will need to upgrade lots of new buildings. And we're doing that here. So closer to the zoo, and just like that, coming closer now with our engineer buildings, and also here, and also here, and I think this looks pretty cool. And we also want to have more engineers here, and now we would have to wait already for some more timber again, but more timber will be coming shortly. Let's just wait it out a bit. Lots of new beautiful buildings here. The zoo is looking fantastic. Our gardens here. And in this episode, I want to focus primarily on some quests. So we've neglected those quests of our people. So we do have quests here in our city. We do have quests by traders. Not here right now, but there are definitely some quests here. Here's a quest that we can do, and to see what new rewards lie in store for us here. And of course we're also going to do another expedition. Before I want to do that, we are quite low on the farmer workforce, so let's just have a few more buildings here in Villefresh. I just love that name. And for that, for starters, I want to have a marketplace here. And then some more houses that we need for more farmers. Just like that. It's a bit problematic if you lacked farmers, because, you know, your farms and your wood production and your work cloth production and everything is just completely down then. Especially if you lack so many farmers, like 500. I don't even know how this came to be, that we lack so many farmers here. But we're doing that, of course, no problem here. There are some blueprints here now. Over there, no problem. We just need a few more. And yeah, they need fish and work cloth, so we just, you know, build a lot of buildings here. Let's get rid of them again. We need that wood real quick for some more fisheries. I don't think that 3 will suffice though. Let's have some more here. And we should also increase our work cloth production, but we have enough wool, so we don't need to build sheep farms for that. Normal weavers should do. The framework knitters. Let's build 3 more of them. They cost farmers as well, so we even need more farmers now. But as soon as we fulfill those demands again, it should rise and climb. And we've reached 60,000 now, yay! 60,000 people, that's quite a lot. In our main capital here, we have most of them, of course. And we can still upgrade more if we want to. So we could have some more engineers over here. And we could have, well, some more engineers here, I think. Yeah, very nice. So that we can then upgrade as many to investors as possible. So also here, those houses there, those two, looking good, I think. So lots of new engineers here, and all their demands have been fulfilled, those that are close to the power station, and we can upgrade them to investors then as well. So we need more investors, and now I just need to wait for a bit of timber, and then we can start upgrading our population to investors to finally reach that threshold for the large World's Fair exhibition. While this is happening, let's have a quest here. There's a quest down here. I don't know what's happening there. Let's have a look. Resident quest. Most people still fear the light bulb. They think they'll be electrocuted if they touch one. Well, let's bring them out of the dark ages. Help me organize an Eastern Festival of Light with an undercurrent of education. The reward is hidden, and it's a delivery quest. We have to provide 6 tons of light bulbs. And we can of course already do that So we've fulfilled that quest now. It's rather easy, so those resident quests are all rather easy as far as I can see. And what have we got? A mercury thermometer. 25% increased production for stove factories rendering works. Okay, so perhaps we need that at some point. From now on, now that space is so scarce here in Sleepy Hollow, it would be a good idea to have some more trade unions. If we would have the influence and increase the productivity of my buildings without increasing unhappiness. That would be one thing that we could do to further increase the population. But we're not doing this now. There is also a very special quest. So that is something I've read in the forums, and we're doing this now, and it's in celebration to one of the German YouTubers that we have in the German area, and he's a very enthusiastic Anno fan. So the developers, well, implemented a quest for him, and let's see how we can do that quest, shall we? And for this quest to appear, we need a pig farm, a sheep farm, a cattle farm, we need a pub, we need a fishery, and 3,000 engineers with a bank on our islands. So let's just build those farms that we need to build here, and I'm just going to place one field here so at least it's active. So those at least are active and do something, so they're working. We do have the fisheries here. We do have pubs, of course, and we have the bank. So now a new quest should appear in our town, and I think it's close to the bank. And there's a quest, look at that. So we have a quest here now, just at the bank. Let's have a look at that. All this running around your city has left me starving. It sure is beautiful here, but how can I enjoy anything with a rumbling stomach? If only I could savor the view with a juicy piece of local meat. Okay, so that's the quest. Let's get rid of all those dialogue boxes here, especially the newspaper guy. And let's see, I need to provide the residents with 10 tons of fish. That should be easy. And it's done with 10 tons of sausage. This is the yummiest fish I've ever put in my mouth, but let's face it, fish is barely an appetizer, right? Keep it coming. 10 tons of sausages. Damn, that wurst was awesome. What an explosion of flavor. Now I think it's time for the main course. I hear your beef's been praised far and wide for its high quality. Let's give him beef. Darn right, that's the stuff, so juicy and tender it melts in the mouth. It just needs a nice crispy brown toast on the side. Let's give him 2 tons of bread. And the investor thanks me. And that's it. Shouldn't there be something else happening here? That was wonderful. My brain's running a lot better now. It's all greased up, if you catch my drift. My name is Dennis Bremen, and I guess you could say I'm a content creation specialist. I know exactly what you need to get your city the likes it deserves. I'll write a cool article for your newspaper. Just take a picture of your deliciously plump piggies. What? Oh, I need to take a photo of the pig farm. Okay, let's do that. This quest is fun. There's our pig farm. That's the photo, and let's submit it. Let's eat the town. Join Dennis Bremen and his culinary adventures as he discovers local delicacies. You'll never believe the fourth one. Now, that's what I call a partnership. I like you, buddy. You get my sophisticated palate, and your place isn't too bad either. I've invited my whole group of friends to come over. They'll love it here. Come on, let's join them at the pub. The Piet Smith's gang at the pub. There should be a local pub here where they are. A reunion. Let's click on that. And I have to find them now. They should be here somewhere. There they are. Look at that. And the investor thanks you for your help. And I do get Dennis Bremen, the food critic, a special item. That is a nice Easter egg. Did you... well, you need to know how it goes, and I've just showed you to now. Perhaps I'm doing a video about that as well. And now we have Dennis Brahman here, the epic item. We have to equip that in a town hall. We would get a bonus income of 5 for all farmers and workers, and a bonus happiness of 5 for all residents close to the town hall. And residents also gain bonus happiness from pubs. And he's also got 30 diplomacy. Alrighty, that was a nice quest line, and we've done it as well. Okay, so now we're here again. I think I've sent one of my cargo ships down here to get some more timber. So let's get that timber. And there's also wood here, so let's get that wood as well, since we need it anyway. And let's deliver that to Sleepy Hollow. And I still need to upgrade some more engineers. So those engineers, of course, lack some goods again because I've upgraded so many of them. So fur coats, the sewing machines, and the coffee. So I just need to reinforce my productions real quick. Just you wait a second here. And we have all the goods again. Wasn't that difficult this time. And we can upgrade some more engineers now to investors. Hopefully enough, so we have enough of them to have the bigger exhibitions. And here we have the problem that... Oh, I see. So perhaps I need to have a street here, another connection. So we have power here on this side as well, and that was the trick. So we do have some more power on this side here as well. There seems to be a bug here or something, because there's no power just here. No idea why this is happening. Let's get rid of the street here and build it again. Nope, but it doesn't solve that problem. Oh, it doesn't seem to be a bug though, so it's just out of its reach then. That's something. Anyway, we can upgrade some more houses again, some more engineers. Especially on these sides here. There's another street that needs a crossing over the railroad that we might have. So yeah, now we have some electricity for those buildings here again. How many investors do we have? 7,200. So we are on a good way here, on a good track for the large exhibition that we can have. Let's have a look where I can upgrade more. Those buildings here want some upgrades. Very nice. Those buildings here, that's a lot of investors right now. And also that whole row here, almost. Look at that city. Beautiful. Got lots of new investors now, 8,800. So we only need 1,200, and then we can have, then we have 10,000 investors, which would be the highest stage that we need actually to get some real exhibitions, the Sumptuous Exhibition and the achievement for that. So what we need to do to reach that is we would need to have another power station here to have some more investors on this side here as well. And I want to do that. So we do have the tracks here already. And we also should... oil is going to be scarce though. So we need another oil field probably to do that. And then have a railroad to the other side here to power this district here as well with some electricity. That might be an option. And glasses is down now. There's always something down when you upgrade more people, but glass shouldn't be down actually. I have so much of that, so many productions now with the glass. So perhaps there's a ship coming soon that gives me that, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, so but we are able to now have the large exhibition here, which costs 50,000, so it's not cheap. And this would be the large one, but not take it for the architectural. Let's take it for science and innovation, because there are cool items you get out of this. So let's have a large exhibition. And yeah, we do need quite some goods for that. So plantains, beer, canned food, cotton. We do have those three, but the plantains, 60 of them. That's not going to be so easy, I think. So we need to get back to the New World again to get that. We have 50. Ah, that's a close one. 50 is not 60. And none of them sells it. So we have to send one of our ships back to the New World and get some more plantains. And while the ship is on its way, we can look up why glass is down now. it's at 0. So let's go down here. I think we have the production chain here, and they're missing all some goods here, one or less. This one here, brass. Okay, so brass is needed. Brass is not that difficult though. And by the way, yes, we have enough electricity here again. And enough oil as well. So while I'm at it, I can see that the oil is kind of, you know, there's too much oil here anyway to power all those factories. Let's go to the oil routes real quick and take this one here and reduce the amount of oil that he transports to, let's say 100. Because 200 is too much, then we would drain Sleepy Hollow of all the oil that we have there. So 100 is perfectly fine. And we have the glasses here, which need brass. So let's have a look again at that. And brass, it needs zinc and copper. So zinc and copper, these are the goods that we need here. We do have copper plentiful in Mayans, copper deposits, but we need that zinc. So we need to look out for that. I think we have it over here, right? Yeah, there are 3 zinc mines and we're full on zinc here. So we need to get another route down there, because we don't have one yet as far as I can see. And there's a ship missing here. Good thing we checked it now. And we also create a new trade route from Narvel to Mayans, full of copper and zinc. Or zinc, this one. Copper is not so important. Okay, and let's get a clipper on that task. The penguin too. Okay, so that's the zinc that we have here, but we still need the copper. So copper, we can build those mines here on Mayans itself. They need workers, 25, so we can build like 3 of them. That should be enough here. So let's have a market house here, a warehouse, and build the copper mine. Let's go for the next one. Very nice. There is already a warehouse close by with this one, and a third one here, which also has a connection to the warehouse right away. And we also upgrade this warehouse here because it's going to be quite loaded with all those new buildings around it. And we lack some workers, not many, so let's just upgrade this row here. And now we have a surplus of workers again. So now we have the zinc and the copper production here, and this is perfect for more brass smelteries. So let's build 2 of them. And also have another warehouse here. So that the glasses should never be down again. Let's have a 3rd and a 4th glass factory for that as well. Spectacle factory. So that should push us real good once the ship arrives with the zinc. Unfortunately, there is no zinc here on this island. That would be perfect. But well, you can't have everything. Very nice. Now we have a positive balance again for our workforce. So that's that. We just have to wait now a bit for the glass to come in again. For our engineers, everything else is full, so we finally, hopefully, solved the problem with the sewing machines. Yeah, sewing machines is perfectly up there now, the same with the fur coats. And rum is down. That is probably just a problem in the trading route. So there's another ship coming in with rum now, and another one with rum. So we probably need another ship on that as well. But it's not a big deal if that reaches 0 from time to time, like the rum and the pennies far things, so the bicycles, because that's just happiness, you know. So when it's at 0, well, I just lose a few taxes, nothing else happens. And if it goes up, I gain some taxes again, but money is not a problem anymore. So happiness is not that important, aside from riots, of course. But much more important are the needs that they have. So, for example, the steam carriages, the sewing machines, the canned food, and those things, they are still all very stable. So the needs are the important thing. And coffee's down as well, as it seems. So I need to do something about coffee. But if the needs are not there, well, the population goes down, and that is something I really don't want. While we're at it, let's get some more engineers here real quick. I can upgrade... Oh, but I'm pretty low on artisans already. I shouldn't upgrade too many artisans anymore here. That's probably not the best idea. But I definitely want to upgrade a few more investors, right? I've got 8,200. Well, it could go up again quite a bit with coffee and glasses coming in. And about that power, let's have a look how far it goes. To this side here, and this one here still has power as well. The same for those artisan buildings. So probably going to upgrade those those engineers here, then to engineers as well, and that should do it. And if not, well, we could also have another power station here. And you know what? Let's just do it. Let's not talk about that so much. Let's remove the marketplace here. We can have a power plant instead of the marketplace. It's just a question now of how I want to do that. So I don't want to remove that many buildings here. There's the track. So I think I can just... I don't want to destroy the view here on our World's Fair exhibition. So we can just remove some buildings here. So... yeah, you see, it's not that easy. It could come in like that here on the river, right into that area here. And then we would only lose this building here. So I think that's the best option that we have. Like that. Yeah, I would lose 2 buildings. And then we could have the track over there. So let's do that. I do have a double street here anyway. Oh, this is going to hurt though. Let's see how we can do that. Unfortunately, we cannot go underground. That would be amazing if that would have been possible. Yeah, I would lose quite a few buildings here. Perhaps there's a better solution to that. Yeah, I could take the tracks from here, go to the river, and then have my train going along the river to this district here. But that again would destroy a lot of scenery. The other option would be to have a power station here. Yeah, let's have it like that. Let's have a power station here. That looks much better. So we could move the fire station down here. And then some of those buildings here as well. Like that one. Let's move them down here. I like that feature. Look at that, and you have a double-sided street here anyway, so that's perfect. Yeah, and then we can have the factory like this, the power plant. It would, yeah, supply everything here with power. So let's build it like so. And then we have the streets. We would just have to delete that one there. And let's get rid of those streets here for now. We can build the tracks over that, like so. And then have a street over that again. Very nice. That looks good. Let's have some trees here.
You've sunk my battleship.
And then we can have the tracks here, and hopefully we can build the track over that river here. Yeah, perfect. And that even looks kind of cool. And there are the tracks, so we just need to connect it now with that. Let's see what we need to destroy for that. This looks good. Very nice. Right from the oil refinery to the city center. And let's have some new streets over that. Going right to the power plant here. to have some more electricity there. Very nice. And let's also just make it a bit more beautiful here along the tracks with some trees. So that it doesn't look so naked all the time. And also a statue here, perhaps, or a bigger thing, like a bigger park. Perfect. Okay, and the train with the oil is already coming. I love that, look at that. Coming in there now, delivering the oil to the power plant, and now we should have electricity here for our engineers in this district here as well.
If we have a fleet, we might as well use it.
Very nice. And now power on the other side of the river is available as well. How far goes it now? Does it go? Oh, it doesn't go over the bridge though. So in this district here. And here we can have more investors now as well. Once the needs are being fulfilled, it's going up again. We just need to wait for these spectacles now. And other than that, let's just wait it out.